it. The battery mount was loose, so I put a piece of foam inside of the case. So now it stays in.
Are y'all ready, kids? Oh, shit!
Ooh, that was close. Good thing I remember that the rear brakes actually do work on this thing, and I slammed them because, yeah. That was, the last thing that popped into my brain was rear brakes. And it, whoo, thank fuck. I almost went right into a tree. I mean, I was going slow. It would have been fine, but still, epic dodge. Now I want to use it when I know I want to use it on that helmet. Yeah, see, this stuff was all water a few days ago. They've had a few cold nights and days. It's cold right now. So a lot of it's froze up. You can see.
How's it going? So we're out on the trestle, this time in the daylight. So I decided to just take some footage of it in the daytime so that you guys can actually see what it looks like, because in the last video I made here you couldn't really see anything where it was nighttime, but now it's beautiful out, as you can see. So I get some good shots for you. Have a look at it. It's a nice beautiful ridge. There's the trestle, the bridge itself. The old railway bridge. It's still in pretty decent condition, all things considered. Because this water here is brackish. This isn't quite fully salty. Although look at this big washout right here. That's not good. Yeah. A lot of the dirt seems to be washing out, but the metal and stuff, like I said, even though this water is brackish, so it's not so salty as the ocean itself. And so this metal is actually still in decent condition. The wood, however, is susceptible to rot like everything else, and you can see some of it started to rot. And there's some caution tape now, because it actually is, you know, it's in worse shape than I remember it the last couple times I've been here over the years. Some stuff is starting to fall apart on it, but it's a really cool construction. Me and my friend used to go down under here and sit, chill in the summertime. Definitely wouldn't want to be a chill spot here now in the winter. But yeah, you can see the water is very dark because it's brackish. But this is all stuff that I couldn't show you before because it was so dark. It's really cool to actually be able to show you it now. But yeah, this is like a POV. You're walking along a railway bridge. Not everybody has stuff like this around them. Bic, August 12th, 2000. Wow. 25 years ago. That's crazy. Bic. Whoever Bic is, I wonder what he's doing now. I wonder if Bic is still around. But, yeah, I just thought I'd show you guys this in the daytime. Get the cam out and take some footage. I mean, look at this view on the water. It's not going to look like much to me on this little screen, but man, once you get this on a nice screen in 4K, it shows you the beauty of this town. And, yeah, so I've just been recording some GoPro footage because I actually figured out the problem with my GoPro. Face away from the wind. The battery case on the back, the battery cover was loose, so I put a piece of foam behind it, and it holds the battery in now, so that works. I'm leaning here on this rail. But yeah, this is on the track bed in Newfoundland, or the trailway in Newfoundland, which is an old railway line, and it's part of the Trans-Canada Trail, as you can see here. So this is where a lot of people will drive across in the summertime. You know, if you've seen videos of people like driving the trailway in Newfoundland or whatever, they would come through here and they would come through Gambo, basically. So I've always enjoyed that, seeing other people making videos and seeing little cameos of Gambo. Yeah, you can see some stuff here is in pretty rough shape, like these cables. I don't even know what that is. I guess that's paint, actually. It's not rust, so it's not too bad. But yeah, there's definitely going to be a time in the future when this is all gone. It's going to be all washed away, or the bridge is going to be demolished, and I don't know how people are going to get across here. It's happened with some places on the trailway already. Bridges have been destroyed, and people have had to just find their own way to get around. See, all even like caution tape was put up when things were broken, and then now it's down in the water and the ice and everything washing up. It's damaging the old bridge. You know, it's not going to last forever. Eventually, this is all going to be gone. I mean, look at that. Somebody drew a Newfoundland flag on that rock. Probably when it was, you know, still had land all around it. And now if I went up and gave it one good push with the Sportsman, this thing would just fall off. This boulder would be gone in the ocean. Like, not really. It's more sturdy than I thought, but still, you know, you get like the point. It's all starting to erode around it. So, it's quickly decaying. I hope somebody, I mean, who's gonna put the money into this? The government maybe, but I kind of doubt that. Yeah, so we'll see what the government or private companies or whatever decide to do with this, and maybe this bridge is, and this whole land bridge is just going to be lost to the sea in 20 years. Who knows? Who really knows? But one thing I can say, Sportsman looks beautiful. No, you can see, I'll show you actually more in depth. This is what everything used to look like. You used to have this wood here. If I can get this out without dropping the camera. You used to have wood walls going along the whole length of it. You can probably see. And now, this here on the other side used to be where that wood pole is right there. This used to be all the way like out here. And it was extra wide on both sides. You could see where it would have been over here. So, yeah, it's definitely starting to get destroyed from the waves on this side, and that's the cause of it. Like I'm saying, it's just the wind storms and such that really destroy, coming off the bay here and destroy this. So nobody really knows. We might have a really bad windstorm in next year, and that windstorm might decay it enough to where this is no longer safe to drive on. So no one knows how long it's going to last. That's the futility of a lot of things in life. No, I mean to get depressing on you. But, I'm not sure what else I'm going to do this evening. I'm just going to keep recording on the GoPro because, like I said, I actually figured out how to make it keep recording without dying every 10 minutes randomly because the battery's popping out. So, I guess I'll just keep driving. You know, you've seen quite a few near misses and skids and slides once I edit that together because, wow. It's slippery and it's cold today. My fingers are frozen just here recording this. But, yeah, some sketchy slides that I had to slam on the rear brake, and if I didn't, I would have been out in the woods. But it's all good. I'm an experienced driver. No, I've been driving ATVs a lot since I was like 14 years old, so sorry for that, gross. But so I know what I'm doing. I can handle it. And I also just know how to handle a vehicle in snow. Like, I felt the front end lose it, and I was like, oop. So I hit the rear brake, which I forgot works, but it just locks up. But it almost worked to my advantage because it just locked up and allowed me to skid around the turn safely. So, gotta love people around here, though. Let's see if I can flip this. There's a Bud Light can there. And there's a XXX can in there, which is a strong beer, strong Newfoundland beer. We live in a province of alcoholics. No, everyone drinks on bike and stuff around here. It's kind of a problem. And recently there was a young girl that passed away in a side-by-side accident near here. And she wasn't wearing a helmet or a seatbelt. And she wasn't being supervised. She was under the age of 16. It's a really unfortunate accident. You have to feel for the parents, but you know, I'm sure they're thinking they could have done more, or what they could have done to help her. But really, it's an unfortunate accident, and we all learn from it by just teaching our kids to wear helmets and seatbelts and drive safely. So that's what I learned from that. Teach your kids how to drive safely before you give them something like a side-by-side. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep driving, just maybe do some more skids. Yeah, let's see where the road takes us. I think I'm gonna go somewhere and set up this camera on a tripod and get some footage, so see what we can do to get some donuts or drifts. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in a bit.